So there was a torrential downpour, a storm, a brewing in New York City today. And we had heavy rain, thunderstorms. It seems like every year there are a few of these mega storms now that hit New York City and completely destroy our infrastructure, flood our subway systems. But this one was quite amazing in terms of just how this video that was going around was just incredible to watch. Just how bad this was. Let me pull this video up. This is 157th Street, one line in New York City. This is just... Look at that. And my reason for bringing this up is to show just how bad this is getting. New York City used to not have storms that completely cripple its infrastructure multiple times every year. And then B, we could take the climate angle, but I want to save that for when I could go longer for another day. But what I wanted to briefly talk about here is the tweet was from someone, just a regular, I'm not going to knock on them, but I want to bring up what they said here. Where is this tweet? Okay, here we go. This Twitter user said, "Thanks, NYC Mayor, for your investments in our infrastructure. Every day, New Yorkers get to wade through toxic waste to get to work and eke out a living to pay rent, hopefully before the real estate interests you protect drive them out of their homes." Listen, again, not knocking this person. I'm glad they said this so I could bring this up because a lot of people have this misconception. I am not an advocate for Bill de Blasio. I've had very many criticisms of Bill de Blasio. He's been a huge disappointment as mayor. Huge disappointment. His handling of various situations in this city that he does have power over, such as the Eric Garner situation, such as the NYPD in general, atrocious. He should be ashamed of how he ran and how he actually governed. But there is this conception in New York City that the mayor of New York City, now this would make sense, right? The mayor of New York City runs or is involved with the running of the New York City subway system, right? That would be a good guess, right? It is incorrect. It is wrong. The mayor of New York has nothing to do with how the New York City subway system is run. They do not control practically anything that has to do with the MTA, the Transit Authority. That would be the governor. New York State Governor Andrew Cuomo, the guy who everyone was heralding for his great response to the COVID-19 crisis in New York City, even though we had the largest number of hospitalizations and deaths thanks to his leadership. We had a scandal where elderly people living in nursing homes were being sent back to nursing homes where they were all just getting COVID. I mean, literally, I don't know how you get away from that without blood being on your hands for making that decision. But people have wrongly believed, and to the governor's, the governor loves that, I should say. The governor adores the fact that people don't know he's responsible for the MTA. He is directly involved with the budget. He is directly involved with who gets a seat at the table. His appointees. Bill de Blasio, for all the shit you give him for various issues he actually has responsibility for, not the subway system. And I want to make this video so more people are aware. If you don't want to see more of this, working people trudging through waist-high shit water just to get to their subway, to get home from work, to get to work, to get to wherever they got to go, then your ire should be at Governor Andrew Cuomo, who is very happy that you don't know this is his responsibility. So all you people who said we're singing the Cuomo sexual song about how much you loved Andrew Cuomo, remember this, please.